Hey there guys, and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy. I've had a long and aggravating day, but let's play some frickin' Mario. Because, hey, have to do something. Deep Dark Galaxy Bubble Blast Off doesn't sound particularly amazing. Then again, I'm not a fan of the Deep Dark Galaxy anyway, it's kind of boring. Okay, they've got these weird flood look-alike cannons, blasting bubbles, and I'm guessing we're gonna need to do something with those. But before we're gonna discuss whatever crap's going on around here, why was my day long and aggravating? Well, I went because my holiday, my vacation has started already, more or less. You'll have a couple of resets to do, whatever. And I have a free public transportation card because I'm a student. Yes, students in the Netherlands get free public transportation cards. And that's nice, no having to pay for bus fare or train tickets. I'm kinda getting owned here. But yeah. The chain of video game stores that I buy all my games at also takes in like second-hand, like used games. And of course they vary per store. And whenever a game I'm looking for shows up in a store somewhere and I have some time, I usually go and pick it up, using my free public transportation card to travel around the entire country. Because you could basically get from the far south of the Netherlands, which I live in, to the north in, give or take, 4 or 5 hours. Now, I didn't have to go all the way up north, but I still had a 2.5 hour train ride just to get to the store that the game I wanted was at. And then also 2.5 hours to get back. So I left at like 11 AM and went to the store, bought the game, returned, and I got kinda close to home at, say, 5 PM. And then all of a sudden, the conductor was relaying a message that the train wasn't going to be continuing to my hometown because some jackass felt the need to kill himself by throwing himself in front of the damn train. So there I was on a train station, still like 20 miles away from my hometown, stuck because the trains wouldn't keep going. Because some jackass killed himself. And there was one bus heading from that train station to my hometown. And that bus only drove once every hour. And there were like 200 people waiting in line. So you can tell that that was not really gonna be an option for me either. So what'd I do? Well, ring up Mum, of course, to come and pick me up. And luckily she did, and I got home relatively on time. But still, I find it just so incredibly aggravating. If you have the desire to kill yourself, then please just do so in a way that doesn't cause annoyance for so many other people. I mean, by all means, go and fill up your bath and sit in it and drop a toaster in it. Or shoot yourself in the head, I don't know, slit your wrists, drink whatever's underneath the sink. Just do all of that stuff, but don't freaking jump in front of a train. Because if you kill yourself in that manner, you're just a douchebag. And you'll always be remembered as a douchebag, an antisocial douchebag. Anyway, what the hell am I doing here? There's a bunch of fish flopping around, and I just got killed by them. On another note, the game that I went to buy also involves fish. And a really old movie franchise that was kinda killed by a whole bunch of crappy sequels. Yeah, you go and figure out what game I'm talking about. I don't know, might LP it pretty soon if I start playing it, because it's an interesting concept, that's for sure. Again, like many of the games I buy, it's pretty damn unique. What the hell are we doing here? Toad, help me out. There's a power star inside that watermelon. How did it get there? Okay, this is a weird concept. How the hell did they think of this? Hit the tennis balls using your ass to smack into the watermelon and get the power star out. I want some of that stuff they were on when they came up with this mission. It's gotta be some good stuff. And we know all about good stuff in Amsterdam. That's all that people seem to know about Amsterdam. Like, oh, you can get pot there and hookers. Yeah, stereotypes. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Amsterdam because it's kind of the rival city to my hometown, because my hometown is home to one of the best soccer clubs in the country, and so is Amsterdam, and they're kind of sworn rivals. And why is the watermelon expanding when I hit it with tennis balls? This does not even begin to make sense. It's wrong on so many levels, and please don't get me killed again. Come on, you freaking tennis ball. This mission's actually pretty, well, not really difficult, it's more tedious. Okay, crap, I missed my opportunity. And it should be around here somewhere. There we go. Broke the entire damn thing. But at least we got a power star out of it. So, worth it? Probably. And how many are we at? Like 85 or something? I don't know, it's been a while. Like 4 days or something. It is 86. Oh, I was off. Alright then. Where are we gonna go next? I pretty much did everything in this observatory already in the Dreadnought and Melty Molten Galaxy, so we're gonna go and do the Daredevil Comet in Deep Dark Galaxy. And Daredevil Comets are usually boss fights, so fighting Kamala again for like the 4th time, just like Top Maniac. What do they have with recycling bosses in this observatory? Well, Kamala's not really a particularly difficult boss, so... And they at least have the decency to shoot me right where we need to go. Just hope I don't get killed by the boos. Probably not, though, they're not much of a threat. And... alright, witch, bring it. Come on, we already know the cutscene, we've seen it like 3 times. Just hurl a Koopa shell my way, thank you. And smack, that's 1. Only 3 more to go, because unlike many bosses in this game, Kamala requires 4 hits to kill as opposed to 3. Ow. Okay, you can't catch it. It needs to turn into a Koopa shell first. Good to know that. Oh well. I'm allowed to slip up every once in a while. I'd say I'm entitled to that. Alright, back on the boat. Time to keel haul you. It's my boat now, and all trespassers are going to walk the plank. Even if you are floating and thus not walking. And throwing you off the plank wouldn't have any effect because you just float right back up on the ship. It's a good thing pirates never had to deal with floating people, because floating people don't exist. And no, those magicians that can make people float are frauds. I just don't know how yet. I'm guessing some sort of barely visible wire system or something. I mean, come on. If it's actually real, then don't you think science would have found a way to replicate it? Unless they're like using some really advanced electromagnets or something. But then again, if such small electromagnets existed, don't you think that they would have been used in more things in which electromagnets are used? I can't really think of too many examples now, but what do they use electromagnets in? All I can think of are like those hovering trains. Do they have those yet? I think they had those in Japan or something. You know, like the magnet train in Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. I'm pretty sure those things existed already. They're just not very widespread. Alright, need to get only 1 more hit in. Just dodge the fireballs. No Magikoopas are spawning, that's a good thing. Of course I had to jinx it. Die. Alright, so far so good. Come on, Kamala. Let's do this. Yes, it's green. Get me the Koopa shell. Appear somewhere, please. And die. There we go, that's 87. Yes, I will break your wand, and the star will be mine. So now we're almost at 3/4 of the game, which is 90 power stars. Only 3 more to go, and then we're at that point. And let's see, how many episodes are there remaining of this LP? I think it's either 47 or 48 episodes. So that still means that this is one of my longest LPs so far. Because most of them don't really have over, I don't know, 30 or so episodes. Pokemon Ruby's a pretty long one. This one's pretty long. The only ones that have had more episodes than this, I think, are Pokemon XD, which had like 70-something episodes, and Infamous, but the only reason that had so many episodes was because each one was like 10 minutes long or something. If those episodes were made like when I had no more time limit, I'm pretty sure it would have been somewhere in the mid-20s to early 30s in the amount of parts it would have taken. Probably. Anyway, I kind of forgot I missed the mission title, but you've seen it, you've seen the pre-mission clip thingy, so what we're gonna be doing, and it involves swimming underwater. And all of a sudden there's lots of big freaky fish around here. Not exactly sure how I feel about that. Oh yeah, remember, this is the return of Guppy, the fish that's not a fish, but actually a mammal. Even though he's in denial himself. I mean, look at the tail fin. It's like a killer whale. Alright, Guppy, what? You again? You gotta be kidding me. You wanna run me out of this lake? You gotta get through all 8 rings. It's the same thing as in the Beach Bowl Galaxy. But, yeah. He recognizes me, so this is obviously the same individual. So, how exactly did he get here from the Beach Bowl Galaxy? Does he fly through space like Mario does? Does he have a spaceship? Is he an alien killer whale? Nintendo never bothers to explain. Then again, I probably don't think it needs to be explained, because this game's main audience, which is kids, obviously, I don't think they really give a crap about stuff like that. It's once you get older and wiser that you start overthinking all the ridiculous things that are going on in games like this. Alright, only one more to go and it's in the whirlpools. Whoa. Okay, that was mean. Ditch the shell, it's only getting in my way. Alright, Guppy, where'd he... Oh, we're done already. Well, that was laughably easy. How did they think that mission was deserving to be star number 3 of any galaxy? Usually the difficulty only goes up from the first one, but that's really not the case in this galaxy. Anyways, that makes for 88, yep, 88. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Super Mario Galaxy. See you later, bye-bye.